This is the last video, let's say, that I'm going to talk about the physical aspect proper beside of movement that I'm going to talk about later on, or psychophysical movement. So, but what I want to emphasize here is about how important for you is to sleep, the amount of hours you're going to sleep, and when you're going to sleep. Basically, in our modern world, we are not connected to the hours of Earth, which is basically the sun and the moon, the day and the night. Your body is reacting to those hours and also on the level of the gut bacteria. So it means there's some kind of bacteria that works on the day, there's some kind of bacteria that work on the night. But if you're changing the hours of the functioning, for example, if you're eating at night, the bacteria that's supposed to digest the food is not active in that kind of hour, and there is a reason for that because you're supposed to sleep. Biologically, we didn't change so much, and not a long time ago, there is some kind of invention called television that maybe you know. And since then, for example, many people are watching television on the hour of the evening at night, and they're becoming hungry, and they just start to eat in hours that you're not supposed to eat, and then this kind of food become toxin, which is a bit a shame. Even if you have the greatest food in the world, super organic, grass-fed beef, blah 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 blah, the food is not nourishing because it's not the time for the food. It's time for sleeping. So what you want to do is to go to sleep around 10 maximum. You want to sleep at least 8 hours. Okay? And if you have some problems to go to sleep, personally, I recommend to do a bath of magnesium or English salt or magnesium sulfate. It's the same thing. It's some kind of some kind of salt of magnesium, which is some kind of mineral that is being absorbed through the skin. You can take it as a supplement, but it's not very good for the digestion system. It's a bit intense. But if you take it in a form of a bath and also before you go to sleep, it's very calming. And also, it's taking the tonus of the muscles a bit lower, and when you go straight from a nice bath of magnesium, go to bed, you will sleep much better, I promise you. Also, there's another supplement that personally I love is melatonin. Melatonin is a very good supplement that you have to take in a very small amount to see how your body is reacting. It's some kind of a hormone basically, and this hormone is being produced when the hours of the light is changing. So your body starts to produce melatonin when it sees that the sun is going down. But if you're watching television at least in the window of time of 2 hours before you go to sleep, the body doesn't releases the melatonin. So it's a bit a shame. So you want not you want to read, for example, and not to watch some kind of screen on your phone, your computer, or on television, because again you can see that the hours of light is confusing the system. Okay, if you're not going by the hours of the sun and the moon, how it's supposed to be, you want to go back and to really rebond with nature. Sorry for the little bit of a hippie approach, but it has something very profound in it. Okay, so you want to go sleep early, and you want to have at least 8 hours of sleep because this is the time the body cleans itself and also rebuilding the tissue that is very crucial for restoring the gut. Okay, sleep well.